You wake up one day motivated and dash downstairs to your computer, turning it on and quickly opening YouTube. You search Python tutorial and you open up hours long of content. Wait, that doesn't actually make sense. You open up just a lot of content teaching how to program. You think, great, I'll finally be a programmer. Upon completion of all the videos, you open up your IDE and you're stumped. You don't know where to start. And when you finally start, you don't know how to start. And when you finally actually do start, you don't know what to do. You have already hit a brick wall. You feel demotivated, so you turn on your computer to go play a game, or you go back to binge watching a series, or scrolling through reels on Instagram, waiting for that surge of motivation to finally return, so you can begin the cycle again. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. It's been 2 weeks since I last posted, and it's because I've had exams and I'm still going through exams, and hopefully that goes well. Some feedback I've received about my videos. Apparently I speak too formally, so I'll try my best to speak in a bit more slang. And I kind of right now, as I'm recording this, I'm kind of annoyed because I've recorded this 3 times now. The first time I kind of failed. The second time my mic was muted, and the third time my mic was muted again. But right now I've made sure that my mic is not muted, so let us not waste any more time and get straight into the video. Programming, coding, or whatever you wish to call it, a skill a lot of people desire to have, a skill that pays a lot in our day and age, a skill that is very demanding. Essentially, programming is just problem solving. Some nerds find programming very easy and will be like, how do you find it hard? I don't know how you find it hard. It's so easy, it's so simple. Shut up, please. But for a lot of us, we probably struggle. And that is essentially what this video is centered about. Mainly on my struggles. I meant centered around crazy. Mainly on my struggles, but in particular, wait, why am I just fumbling my words on my days? You know, I'm gonna leave this. It shows that this is just raw footage. I don't really edit the audio as much. But anyways, where was I? Ah yes. Essentially, this video is centered on my struggles in particular. But I feel like people will resonate with me, so it's the struggles of everyone. So, when did I start programming and why? No fancy story, let's just get to the point. It's been 3 years. I'm a beginner, maybe an intermediate, or like the beginning stage of intermediate. Reason I want to learn to program is I want a career in computer science as a software engineer, or just anything in that field. My second reason is I just want to mess around, create things for my own personal satisfaction, such as creating games, or websites, or apps, or whatever. Now, what are the programming languages I'm learning now? Why, and would I learn more? 2. That's it. Python, Roblox Lua. Python, they taught us in school. I believe it's an excellent choice for people who want to begin programming. Python, from my experience, can do a lot of things, from making games to AI. Roblox Lua, it's been a dream of mine, honestly. It was the first language I came across. But back in the day, I didn't understand it. I don't know why. Like, I saw variables, didn't understand. So, I moved on. If I would learn, like, other programming languages, I'd probably learn the standard that everyone else learns. Like, I don't know, JavaScript, C#, C, whatever. Because obviously, software engineer, you're gonna need that if you wanna make like websites or make apps. Now for the main part of the video, challenges I've faced learning and programming. Learning is easy. Open up a video, copy and paste what it says, move on with your life. But if you wanna learn programming, or if you are a programmer, you've probably heard of something called tutorial hell. Essentially, binge watching tutorials, claiming you're learning, but in fact you're getting nothing out of it. It's like highlighting notes. You're not learning. I don't condemn tutorials. I actually love tutorials sometimes. But there's a way which I want to experiment getting out of them. And that is using tutorials for small things and not big things. What do I mean? I see a game about rolling 2 dices. Wait, what do I mean? I see a game. I mean, let's say you're making a game about rolling two dices, and you want to see which player gets the highest number. It's easy to type out on YouTube. How to make a dice game. The video would teach you. Either you just watch the video and then you try and replicate what you've just watched, or you will watch the entire video and type code whilst it explains stuff. But in reality, you're probably not going to remember what you have just learned, or you're not going to understand how your program works. And if I was to ask you, change this, you'd be like, huh? Because you just copied and pasted the entire thing. And if you're a beginner, well, you're not going to know what to do. Now, some people in the comments will be like, hey, I love tutorials. I want to watch tutorials. I learned from tutorials. I don't condemn you. Everyone has a different method. And I do recognize perhaps you actually might be able to learn from just doing what you do. But I want to ask you, are you actually learning what each piece does? This is for beginners, not for people intermediate. I understand you guys might understand. Or are you just memorizing lines of code? When I mentioned watching tutorials for small things, I meant like, let's say random numbers. That's something you need for the dice game. You can watch a video explaining everything or a summary of random numbers. This way you will learn how to do something and you'll be forced to figure out where to put it in your program. I'll make a detailed video about how to learn how to program sometime in the future because I know I'm going on a tangent. Programming is difficult. That is something that everyone knows. It's a given, unless you're a nerd. Especially when you don't know where to start or what to make. Unfortunately, I feel like that's where most of us get stuck. After learning the basics or watching tutorials, I've made basic things and succeeded, like a simple calculator, but when I tried making it with UI, it did not go well. UI, user interface. I've tried using a website called Code Wars. Sometimes I get stuff right, sometimes I don't. When I don't, I feel demotivated, and honestly, it's just a sad feeling. I feel like the major issue which I could have made the entire video about is just not spending enough time. And that's kind of where I want to end the video as well. If you don't spend enough time on a skill, you won't learn it. Simple as that. So the solution is just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Write. Mess up. Keep writing. Rewrite. Things will go wrong. However, if you don't keep going, you will not be able to fix your mistakes and you'll be in the same cycle over and over again. If you ever get stuck, ask people, Google, join a community somewhere, make friends who program. But something which I should mention, you can use AI, but don't rely on it. Don't be like, okay, make me an entire program. People can actually notice if you used AI, and I think AI checkers work on program. But you ain't gonna get far if you sit and sulk. Go do something. Go start today. Watch your tutorials on the basics and just start making code. Something I should say is YouTube, there are a lot of resources, but something I've noticed with all types of videos are if you try asking questions on videos, especially big channels, they won't respond to you. They maybe respond to like a couple comments. I understand why they do it. It's difficult to respond to everyone. But it is quite sad. Sometimes you want a question that only that person can answer, or you feel like only that person can answer because you find them to be the best person to teach you programming, but they just don't respond. So it's probably best you join a Discord server or something so you can be able to get your answers. Some final things. I said I'll make a video about how to program. I'll give a little summary now. What I would say is learn the basics, start. That's just a little summary. I've experimented trying to record from my computer, and I hope my audio quality isn't as bad, and I'm also trying to edit from computer as well, so bear with me over the coming days. Hopefully I can get a better mic. But I guess that is it for now. if you guys have anything to say, put it in the comments. I'll try my best to respond, or at least heart your comment or like your comment. If I'm not going to respond, I apologize. And thank you for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Goodbye.